Corn looks simple. You plant it, it grows tall, it looks strong, and then harvest time comes and something's wrong. Small cobs, missing kernels, weak plants. Today I want to go through the most common mistakes, the quiet ones that ruin your harvest even when the plant looks really healthy. Hello, I'm Nora, and in today's video we're going to dive into the growing corn mistakes, troubleshooting what ruins your harvest before you even notice. If you are interested in these kind of videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell icon in order to be informed of all our new daily videos. Mistake number one is planting corn in a single row. And this is the biggest mistake with corn because corn is wind pollinated, not insect pollinated. And when you grow it in one long row, the pollen doesn't spread evenly. The silks don't get fully pollinated and the cobs end up half empty. So here's what you need to do instead. Always plant corn in blocks, not rows. Even a small square works better than a long line. Mistake number two is inconsistent watering during tasseling. Corn is really sensitive when the tassels appear and silks emerge. So if the soil dries out during this stage, the pollination will fail, the kernels don't develop, and the corn stays small. So here's a watering strategy that we follow time and time again. Deep, consistent watering during flowering is really important and it matters more than any fertilizer does. Mistake number three is using too much nitrogen and not enough balance because corn loves nitrogen, but too much early on causes problems later. Excess nitrogen leads to problems like tall leafy plants, weak pollination, and poor cob fill. So here's a quick correction. Strong early growth is fine, but once the tassels appear, stop pushing nitrogen and let the plants focus on reproduction. Mistake number four is poor spacing. Corn that's too crowded competes for nutrition, falls over easily, and produces smaller cobs. The corn that's spaced out too far apart, and I'm quite guilty of that mistake as well. The corn that's spaced too far apart pollinates poorly, so it's really important to follow the simple spacing rule. Close enough to pollinate and far enough to breathe. Mistake number four is ignoring wind and support. Corn relies on wind, but strong winds can snap stalks, tilt roots, and stress pollination. So plant corn where it's protected from harsh winds or a mound soil around the base as it grows in order to help anchor the roots. Mistake number six is harvesting too early or too late. And corn has a very short, perfect window. Too early, the kernels are watery, and too late will lead the kernels to turn starchy. So here's a harvesting check for you. The silks need to be brown, the cobs need to be full, and the kernels release milky juice when pressed. So here's what I focus now on instead. In order to grow good corn, I focus on block planting, consistent moisture, balanced feeding, and letting the plant finish naturally. Corn doesn't need micromanaging, it needs timing and it needs stability. Corn reminds us that some plants don't work alone. They rely on things like wind, neighbors, and consistent care. And when you grow corn the way it's meant to grow together, it rewards you properly. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have an amazing, great day. All the best.